Already, maybe a couple of minutes.
Stop being a bunch of widos.
What is that? I'm a chicken fucker.
Be in the middle bus now?
Oh, not quite.
Can I fit?
I think he said he's a chicken fucker.
Pass it on.
Right, are we ready? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Fuck me, you're all very quiet.
Can hear you,
Well,
Bill.
what's that?
Yeah, there we go. You've been to one of these before. You must fucking love this.
Yes,
no,
about
somebody asked me to record it, so here I am.
Oh. Right, okay, welcome everyone. Hello, welcome to End the Parade for Operation Puma. Hey! If you haven't been here before, some of you have been here a few times already because you just like listening to me. This is the end of deployment parade. We do this at the end of every single deployment just to give you guys a little bit of information as to what's happening within the unit over the next couple of weeks. A little recap of what we've just done, as well as acknowledging some members who have been recommended by their peers and their COC, and just a few announcements about another couple of members as well. So, in summary, I hope you all enjoyed Operation Puma. We were deployed back in April to pacify the AFCM coup in the region. In that time, we've had 33 op nights. We've had a couple of members in the unit get very close to attending that full 33 number. That's across every single week. So well done to them. In addition to that, we managed to degrade the AFCM to combat ineffectiveness by striking their critical infrastructure, their command and control network, and after a while we saw them splintering off into separate groups. Hopefully many of you saw that throughout the deployment. You saw some of them coming over to our side. And intelligence is now informing us that they've split even further and they've either disbanded or withdrawn into the jungle and the small towns around the jungle, no longer being able to bring strength to bear against the region. So overall, op success. Way! So I do hope everyone enjoyed Op Puma. It's been a mixture of kind of jungle, urban and open warfare, something that we haven't done in a very long time, probably since back in Tanoa when we did jungle stuff properly. We've been supported throughout this deployment by some really hard work from J3, who've been pushing out intel to help drive the story, and of course all the fellas over there in the Green Berets coming on every single night to make sure that we all have fun as soon as we log in and get ready to play. So big round of applause for J3 and 12 of my way. Fighting down some burps there as well. Acting like Muscat. Right, okay, so we've got a few key dates coming up. So next up, we're moving it into Administration Week. During this time, there's going to be no official operations. So if you turn up Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, it'll be a little bit quiet, but I'm sure there'll be other stuff going on. There might be fun ops. There might be other games being played. I saw some people playing Hearts of Iron the other night, which probably ended up being a little bit toxic. Last time we did that, I'm pretty sure someone did end up crying or close to it. Training courses will still be running throughout this period. And if you do wish to use this time to make a transfer to one of the other companies, one of the other elements, make sure that your COC are aware before you put it in. We will be returning on the week commencing the 29th for PDT. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. We're actually going to do our PDT on this map, on this deployment map. We'll probably have persistency on as well, so all your kits saved. And basically this is part of the longer term strategy where there's not as much of a jarring kind of switch over from PDT to operation and vice versa. So that we're training in-field in a theatre that's relevant to what we're going to be doing in the next deployment as well. Or if we're lagging like this one, where we're staying in the area while the good guys rebuild the region. Hopefully in the future what this will mean is there'll be some good opportunities for us to do a little bit of extra stuff during PDT, a little bit of Zeus interaction, things like that. Not obviously full-scale operations because it's still time for training and getting those skills and drills up to scratch, but hopefully be a little bit more interesting than what we're usually doing where all at Altis, where tell me exactly where you are based on looking at the ground because we've all played so much of it. So with that in mind, I'm going to have a look at some medals and some announcements. So all of these medals, if you've not been here before, if this is your first deployment, what we do is we give people some little pixels on the profile on the website. The reason we do this is just to acknowledge all of the hard work that people do whether it's from turning up all the way through to spending a huge amount of time and effort, sometimes even money, in making the unit the place it is today by donating their time and effort, as I just said, in terms of things like J3, J4, J6, J1, etc. Without all of this extra stuff that everyone volunteers to do, this unit wouldn't be where it is today, and we wouldn't be able to continuously call ourselves the biggest and the best Arma 3 milsim unit in the world. I'm pretty sure we are the biggest at the minute in the world. A lot of these people have been nominated by their peers. A lot of these people have been nominated by the chain of command. There's a nice big spreadsheet where you can find all your nominations if you were very lucky to be nominated. Read a little bit about what's been said about you, and you can see who's nominated you as well. So with that in mind, or actually before I get started, we do have someone leaving us who's here today. So a big awe and a big bye to Mr. Godfrey. Everybody's, I think it's safe to say we can all say that you're at least our second favourite medic, Godfrey. Best of luck in the future. What are you doing, Godfrey? Are you just leaving? Sick of Blackthorn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
She led a coup, so I had to give her the IC position.
Oh, big O for Godfrey. I'm sure everyone will miss having him around. Even with some of the games that he plays on Steam, where he just does not get shaken when we see what he's playing.
I know what about.
He knows what he's about. And then also on a happier note, a big welcome back to Mr. Norgard. Hey!
No God.
Thank you, lads. Appreciate it.
Norgard just returned off a swingers tour through Mexico.
It's good. Very.
There's a photo album.
Interesting.
It's an interesting photo album. We'll say that.
It's
very
an
exciting.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. So donate £5 to the unit, and Norgard will send you the pictures.
Yep.
Keep that in mind.
And tell us about the girl.
You can also ask Sterling for pictures of my left nut if you're interested. But, you know.
I want to see him again.
I was supposed to get that for,
The
being
right
a
nut
visa
will
guy.
be leased at date to be confirmed. Okay,
Yep.
so first up we have our mentioned in dispatches. These are people who have been nominated by their COC and their peers just for going that little extra step throughout this deployment. They're going to get a lovely, nice little oak leaf or some type of leaf on their deployment ribbon, so they can show that off to their pals. So I'm going to call out some names. What I want you to do is give a big cheer when they get called out. We're going to get them up in front of me. We're going to make one of them really fucking nervous and force them to do a speech. And then we're all going to give them a big round of applause again. So up in front of me, I would like Private C. Long. Hey. Turn your volumes up. Jesus Christ, you're so quiet.
Alright, yeah.
Lance Corporal B. Taff.
Irish.
Come on, I want to hear your fucking neighbours complaining when I call out these names. Corporal T.
Okay,
Crater.
Come
Come on, noise complaints.
He's
Let's
so
go.
fucking hell.
Oh, he's walking like he owns the gaff for that.
Private J. Dorian. Lance Corporal C. Morgan.
Oshi.
Y. Castillo. Hey, you're on here twice, Castillo. Where are you going?
I'm
We're over here.
Steel's already hitting the drink.
Never mind the point man course, eh? Just fucking WASD course for you. Fucking hell, Long's on here twice as well. Private J. Richardson.
And that's a mistake. What happened there?
Want me to scrub this one off? Private C. Perkins.
Smooch.
Oh, he's not a private anymore, but he's Private A. Salt.
Got a speech in him.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
This is the weirdest fucking line. Look at this.
This is shocking.
We're looking for Private J. Dyer.
Someone step in place. Someone step
I'll
in
take
place.
his MID instead.
Dale, come stand up. Come stand behind them. You can take it for them. Private N. Hultgrist.
Yeah.
I'll just
You're all
stand
getting
behind
quieter
it.
again. What's going on?
Greased.
I think you're getting further away.
I and we're saving the best of the last. Corporal S. Blizzard.
Someone else step in. I was watching.
Someone with a blue beret.
Get up
Come
there,
on.
Alan.
Yes, someone else step in.
Godfrey, come on.
Yeah, go on, Godfrey.
Do it.
There we go.
So, massive round of applause to all of these members who have been nominated for their MIDs and then received their MIDs. They go through a rigorous process of me looking at a spreadsheet and ticking boxes. Can we get a speech
Morgan.
from one of yous? Go on, Long.
Godfrey, go on.
He's a long and he's short here.
Long, go on. A few words.
If we all shift tab and as if everyone has a friend on this server, if you go to view profile, you'll see 47 kills. More kills than the Apache. Just saying, more kills than the Apache. If you don't need an Apache, I'm here.
That's the exact number of games.
Applause for all the MIDs. Have you go step back.
6-6 who?
Here, I'll make room.
You're in my spot, mate. Get out of it.
Knock, knock. Who's there? 6-6.
You got back so
6-6-2.
fucking quick there. Raring to go. Okay, so
built differently.
next up, we have our Good Conduct Awards. These are awards which we give out for good conduct, funnily enough. This is over a period of about 3 months or longer. Not just within the current deployment, it's stuff that people have done throughout the deployment, as well as their J offices, as well as helping the unit move forwards. It's something that we don't give out very often. As you may have seen if you were sad enough to read through the medal recommendations guide, we only give 6 of these out per night across the entire unit, so they're pretty rare these days. So up first, and a big round of applause and a congratulations to Mr. Flight Sergeant A. McDermott. Where is he?
He's not here, is he?
Just got off
He is here. He just doesn't fucking want it.
Just got to the fucking bathroom as well. I hate you all.
Are you doing the shit now?
Oh, luckily. Well, I can't. I took
disgusting,
it with me just in case. Wireless keyboard for me, mate.
Next up, I'm looking for a Lance Corporal N. Noel.
There's been a mistake.
He's a yink. Oh
wait, that says Nichols Noel, sorry. It doesn't actually. I'm looking for a Private S. Sabre.
Most tier 1s of the night.
Yep. Private S. Turk.
But
you're looking in a different direction to everyone else.
I'll go.
Cross-eyed, let him be.
Yeah, you go.
I'm looking for Lance Corporal B. Threader.
Not here.
SACM Allen.
Alan!
That is it, actually. So, McDermott nominated for being instrumental in setting and maintaining the constant high standards within Number 18. Nominated from outside his squadron, but also members inside. He's dedicated a large amount of his time to being on server every single night. In addition to this, dedicating even more time to train in a role of supporting Barrett as second in hand for squadron commander, arguably the hardest job in the AW. Barrett, did you write that? I don't think that's the hardest job. With this shows a continuing and unwavering level of dedication to EAW and 4th IB in general, just really looking out for the success. Can't speak, the success. And then there's Noel, who everyone will have seen around. He's been an essential asset and pillar to all of 4 Platoon and 4-2, especially in the current operation and especially recent nights. Without Noel's dedication and willingness to maintain good standards and lead by example, his detachment has been able to continue without issues. Throughout the duration of his deployment, he's developed and become an outstanding 2IC. He even messages me every now and again when he's trying to tan his arsehole, as he said to me once.
Hold
on. He's made himself a member of the platoon, gained the name Billy Joel, and everyone believes it. It's a pleasure to work with him. I don't know why someone's written that about you. Fuck's sake. Sabre has been a member of 4 Platoon for 16 months and has upheld high standards within 2 sections during this period. He's consistently attended missing only one night this up with his section and has gone outside his comfort zone repeatedly to step up to 2 IC, supporting the section and maintaining continuity of command. And then we don't have Turco Threader, do we? We've got Mr. Allen. Allen, you've been described as an absolute bedrock for TMW, going above and beyond to always ensure that they're never short of someone when they go LOA, ensuring there's always a platoon medic on. He's been proven to be the best platoon medic consistently throughout multiple deployments, and the person who's nominated you never has to worry or stress, as they know that whenever you're on, it will be done to the highest standards. Congratulations to all of these gents in front of me. Massive round of applause for your good conduct medals. Hey!
I'm not going to do a speech. I cannot do a speech. I'm not accustomed as I am to public speaking. Fuck off, all you bastards. Thank you very much for the medal.
That was quite good. Noel, what are you going to tell us?
None. I got none.
No, I want to know about
the next, Alan.
I'd like to thank my legs for keeping me up this whole time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, go back. Off you go. Hey! Okay, next up we have Military Cross. And this is a bit of a strange one. Because usually, people who get nominated for this stuff, this is stuff that people do in-game, in-server, that people notice. Something that adds to people's nights. But this person has been nominated by the whole of 12 MI after being watched from a bird's eye view for their actions. During the night of the 30th of July, this person acted as what can only be described as fearless in face of Zeus. During an assault and clearance of Catalina, this person attached from 1 platoon to 4 platoon. What? That's fucking wrong. Defended his position near single-handedly from over a platoon's worth of enemy troops. This person, situated in a warehouse building on the edge of town, managed to draw in and defeat over 20 enemy fighters, taking multiple wounds and nearly running dry of ammunition. During this engagement, he was joined by Private Leapy, who during the course of the fighting was knocked unconscious. Seeing this and realising there was a lull in the fighting, this person rushed to render first aid and evacuate Leapy, while doing so being cornered by 2 enemy fighters who demanded he drop Leapy and place his weapon on the floor. This person dropped Private Leapy, immediately took control of his rifle and shot dead the enemy fighter to his front before turning 100 degrees and shooting dead the enemy fighter to his rear. He managed to pull Leapy out and then returned to his platoon to continue fighting. This was seen by 12 MI and he has been nominated for a Military Cross. A huge round of applause to Private Y. Castillo.
Traitor.
And a nice little mention for Leapy there for supporting him by just dying.
Well, Leapy does that.
Well done,
That's
Leapy.
Supporting role, doing what Leapy does best, yeah.
Anything to say, Castillo?
I want to thank everyone for the medal.
Everyone. You got me 12
What a
hours.
humble person.
What a humble person. Thank you very much. Big round of applause for Castillo. Hey!
Oh! Gonna run around.
Okay.
Did he fall over? No, he's alright.
So, next up, I have a promotion. So he's been here for a while. He's been here for a very long time on Sundays. He's not relatively new to his role, relatively new in terms of the experience around him, but he has been excelling in his role for a significant amount of time. He was excelling as a platoon commander for a significant amount of time. I am looking for Lieutenant D. Cancel. Where is he?
Second Elkin.
He's behind you.
Coming from behind me. Cancel's been instrumental in some days in supporting you lot, making sure that the nights are running smooth, also filling in on the other nights, adding his experience and giving that to the platoon commanders, sergeants, corporals, running the J7 area of the unit, and then supporting me with some of the larger things in Battle Group HQ. As is the path for company commanders, Cancel will be promoted to Captain. Everyone's going to call it Captain Cancel.
Captain Cancel.
Captain Cancel.
Captain Cancel.
Would have been funny if you said Lieutenant Colonel.
Big round of applause for Cancel. Hey!
Thank you. It's great. I actually have nothing to say, so I'm just gonna walk away quietly.
Get yourself back to fucking Dubai, lad.
Hey! And because he's a captain, now he's going to take over the rest of this speech. Hey! Okay. Finally, we have a medal for someone that is not here, and I know he's not here. Even so, we're going to give him a big round of applause, and I'm going to read it out. This person had been in the unit for just shy of a year, and during that time, his attitude and work ethic had made a mark on both the section and the unit as a whole. He was known as being a reliable point man. He was a 3IC, but more often than not, he was known for all of the work that he did behind the scenes in J4. He was instrumental in all of the work with Bandoliers. He laid the foundations for the Bandoliers with myself. He supported me through many a coding project. He's also introduced things such as your ability to cut down grass, cut down trees, etc., and a huge amount of little fixes and extra functionality that you guys all use every single day. Private J Lynx, who has now unfortunately left the unit just due to personal circumstances, will be receiving the Queen's Volunteer Medal. Big round of applause for Lynx. Alrighty. That is us. So congratulations to everyone who received your medals. I hope you all feel good with yourselves. The post will go up hopefully next week during admin week, so you can go in, read what people have written about you, what people have written about others. Massive congratulations to you all. It does take a lot to be nominated. If you didn't get one and you're thinking, what could I do next? Just talk to your COC, and maybe they'll be able to give you a guidance on what to do in the next deployment. As I said, we're off for a week. Then we're back for PDT. The next deployment will run us all the way up to winter break. If you haven't been here over Christmas, winter before, we take about 2 to 3 weeks off just to do Christmas, New Year's, all of that stuff. And then we'll be back in January. Drunk. So next deployment will run all the way up to the winter break. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming, being a part of the deployment, being a part of the unit. You can fuck off, take your pictures with your sections, with your platoons, do what you like. Just don't fuck everything up, because this will be persistent for your PDT map. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks, Phil.
Taking a platoon picture.
My disappointment.
Daniel, would you like a platoon picture or
I have a
not?
question.
Yes.
Still got your makers on, mate.
Yeah.
I did this yesterday.
Do you want a platoon picture first or section pictures first?
Yeah, he